drawing. I'm playing out Nami. Searching top 5, looking for a straw hat. Looks like I don't have many options there, so yeah, I go with a chopper. My thought on that was, Brooke, really no point at that point. So chopper it is, not hard to explain there. Let's see, I drew a beige 2 Dawn. I'm trying to see what I got in my hand here. I can't remember. This was a while ago. It's like a week ago, I want to say. I see a Makino, which she's little more than a 2K counter in this. Once in a while, I'll put it out there for Nami, but I don't like to use Nami as I like to do shambles. I don't like for Nami to turn sideways. So, here we go. We're bringing one out for... Oh, drop it. Boom. Makino. Beige. We're just loading the board now. We're just trying to get to shambles. That's what we're doing. So it looks like Z draws. I don't know if I could see his hand. He's got his pretty... there we go. I see the Sakazuki and the Garp. And there might be a Kuzan there. Let's see. What does Alan do? Alan's going to attack lead. I'm probably going to take on that. That first life is almost always I'm just stacking cards trying to get advantage here. Taps 5 for Kuzan. That can be a troublesome card, especially coupled with other things. So we got to get rid of that guy. We got to figure that one out. Looks like I top deck. Is that Vista? It might be a Vista. Vista's good against black. Really, Vista's good against anybody, but anybody that plays 4 or below. I know it's 3 or below, but we can easily get that down to where we need it to be with Otama minusing 2,000. And I popped his blocker. Looks like swung 5 at face. He takes. Oh my god, I hate that. Shockwave. Shockwave's away my Vista. That's sad days. It's no good for me. Oh, is that another Vista in my hand? That might be another Vista in my hand. That is sick. Vista will do work against this matchup. Until we get to late game anyway, and he starts dropping, 6 drops and 7,000, 8,000, 10,000 freaking. See, what am I doing? Shamblesing away, bringing out the... Do I have a law in my hand? Oh, nope. I don't have the...
Hello, welcome.
Because he got rid of one of my guys, that's right. Yeah, so I didn't have enough Dawn to do that, which always, I've learned this is playing law more, leave 1 extra Dawn up just in case something like that happens when they draw off a life. And they can pop one of the things on their board. Make sure you leave enough for you to still shambles if need to be. So we're going. See, he's on his 6 Dawn turn. Kuzan at face. I don't know what he minused. I don't think it really matters. He's not really going to probably use anything on that stuff. And then 5 at face, and I block with beige. I'm glad to see the searcher, the green searcher, I can't remember her name, Bonnie. She is a huge key to this deck, so that is a great thing for me. Still all his Dawn up. Taps 3 for Kobe, it looks like. Yep, Kobe comes down, probably pops. Oh, he's getting rid of the Nami. He hates the Nami. And gets rid of his 7-cost smoker. 5-cost smoker, sorry. Puts down the Garp. And I know that Garp can be problems, so I gotta get rid of the Garp. And I'm pretty sure I used the Vista here to deal with his Garp. Again, I want a Shambles, but sometimes there's other things that you gotta do first. Let's see if Kuzan goes through, because if he lets Kuzan go through, then I'm... Okay. So he counters out of that. So I got to make a choice here, and I'm pretty sure I make the choice of getting rid of the Garp, because the Garp is going to be the issue. Kuzan without Garp, not a big deal. With all the low costs on the field, Garp is an issue. So let's see what I take here. I got Jet Pistol. I can't see what else I got in hand there. I mean, what I drew. Maybe a Chopper. So I can get the Jet Pistol. Or... Man, I can't see anything. Okay, I thought I got the Jet Pistol. Looks like I was thinking about a few things, but I couldn't tell what else was in hand, so... See, 5 open Dawn. Tap 1 for Chopper, bringing board to full. So I'm probably going to Shambles here. Probably try to get that Bonnie off the board if I can. I don't know if I... yeah, probably get the Bonnie off the board, put down Vista. Nope. Taking Makino. Bringing out Law, then Bonnie. Okay, then Vista. Pop. Gotcha. I was pretty sure Vista came down right there, so. Pass turn. Restands. Draws Dawn. And let's see. I did not see what he pulled. I still see that Sakazuki sitting there just ready to pop, and I'm sure he's going to use it on my Law, if I remember correctly. Alan always laying out all the possibilities here. 6 at face. I believe I take here. I don't think I block. Sweet. 2k counter, because like I said, the Makino, that's pretty much all I use her for 95% of the time, so. Five at face. Block. I do like to try to keep my life at 2 or above. Especially with starting with 4 lives. Yep, and then he just washed away my Law blocker. And I think I might have drew a Law blocker, if I'm seeing it right. Reset everything, draw, and 2 Dawn. We're going to do the Bonnie search again. Maybe I didn't get the Law blocker. We'll find out. Probably going to get the Bonnie, because I don't think there's much left in that hand. That's a Supernova. And sounds like I hate that Bonnie, which I know he hates the Bonnie, but I love to see the Bonnie. See, and I can't remember exactly what I'm doing here. I know I want to try to probably get that Vista back to my hand one more time. Late game, Vista's kind of, just fodder, if you will, but some mid games, definitely a good pickup back to the hand. Especially if I got an Otama in there. Or two. It's okay, he takes the Kuzan. Which I was hoping he would with only 2 cards in hand. I didn't think he would, I'd have to use any Dawn on that one to make sure he got rid of him. Am I thinking about another Bonnie, or am I just... I don't think I would play the Jet Pistol on Kobe, because Kobe's just kind of Kobe. Maybe? Am I going Jet Pistol? It looks like I'm going Jet Pistol. Okay. That is 1 less attack. As many less attacks as you can get towards your Law, better, so... And I'm just putting her out there. Got to leave the 2 Dawn open. Vista back to hand. Law to the field. The tapped Bonnie back to hand. Now, Vista, I'm like, we'll just put it out there just because there's nothing better. And if I remember right, I believe I attack later on in the game with that Vista. But I can't be 100% sure. So I pass turn. I got a wall of blockers up. I'm feeling decently good, except for my hand size is small. I don't like that. I like to have a nice big, 4 or 5 in hand at that point. But 10-drop Kuzan, my arch nemesis from that deck. I hate it. Loves to pop my Law blockers with it. He's going to attack 7 to face. I'm taken. Since he can't attack with Kuzan this turn. I know he's got 3 left, I got 1. But right now I'm working on hand advantage. I'm working on his board. I'm thinking, okay, so if I get his board, we're good to go. Because his hand is nothing, So if I can survive this, I feel pretty good about it. I'm not sure what he's asking here. Something about Vista, maybe? Or no, he's going to pop. Oh, he minus Dawn for his leader effect. Popped him. Gained 1,000. Gotcha. Alan loves to use that leader effect late game. He uses it a lot. Most of the time he uses it very efficiently. And I block with beige. Tap the Bonnie. I'm making sure he sees that I paid the Dawn for the Bonnie. It's always very important to make sure that your opponent sees what you're doing, knows what you're doing, so we can make sure everything goes off without a hitch. Looks like I got a Makino. I don't think there's much in that hand. I can't see what that last card was. Yep, that's what I thought I was going to get. Bonnie. Bonnie into Bonnie is good, but I try not to have more than 2 unless it's just I don't have many options, and it didn't look like I had options there. So here we go. Drawing for the other Bonnie. Did I get a Law? I did. I got the Alt Art Law. Looking for 2 more of those guys. So earlier on in OP2, I was running Zoro, Whitebeard, and it just never gelled with me. I really enjoy playing the Law. the more I play this game, the more I'm like, you need to play a deck that you like. I feel like it's not that I try harder, but I enjoy playing it more, and it makes me play better, maybe? I don't know. So I was going all meta at the beginning, you know, like, what's the big decks? And I didn't really enjoy playing them. I tried to play Law OP1, just wasn't quite there. Card-wise, it was decent, but it wasn't as good as it is in 2. So I'm attacking 7, and I believe I'm attacking his character, because he's got 1 in hand, and I'm like, well, even if he throws that card, cool. So he's got 0 in hand, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, because that's his Dawn. And I believe here might be where I attack. I do Vista. I don't remember. I don't know what I got in hand. Okay, I got a Bonnie. I got the Law. Is that a beige? Possibly. So I might do those two. I might do beige and Bonnie. Tap Bonnie. We will find out shortly, though. Here comes the beige, which, yeah, you gotta have a blocker. But honestly, I don't know if I like this play. I might have, like, looking back on it. Well, the blocker, that's the killer part. So I'm bringing Vista back, playing the Law, Bonnie back with Law effect, Law character effect. Yeah, and I'm replaying the Vista because at this point in time, Vista is not going to really get his effect off. I'm not worried about that anymore. So yeah, you can just put him back out on the board, no big deal. 1 active, letting him think I got an event in hand. But I'm not sure I liked that play as much as maybe swinging. I do have 1 life left, so that's probably why I did it, yeah. It's probably the best play to make. Taps 2 for a blocker. Now, if I can make it past this turn, I'm thinking we're looking decent. 9 at face. Question is, do I take here or do I use the beige? Because I know I'm going to take 1, right? I mean, there's no 2 ways about it. Kuzan 10k is coming to my face, and I'm going to have to take 1. So which one am I going to take? So I block this with beige. He minuses. He's going to pop the Law, which, yeah, I probably should have done that differently, but he was going to get one of those blockers anyway, so. There he goes, 5 at face. I'm not sure that was the right play on Alan's part. Maybe. I was just thinking that, like, how few Dawn he has this late game, so if I can survive this turn, maybe he thought he was going to push for game here. Yeah, so we got out of that. 0 life. He's got 3 life. But he's also got no cards in hand. So now I know A, clear the board. How are we going to do that? We're going to load it up, bring Vista back, pop the blocker. Because we got to get rid of one of those guys. This is a... Looking back on this, I probably should have hit him. I should have went to face a little more than I did to get his life total down some. Because you don't want to dump all their life into their hand at once. You do that, that could spell disaster. I think this is all 4 Bonnies. Yep, it is. I just don't have enough firepower in my hand to work with. I think that's the big issue here. I also don't have multiple blockers. Some 1-drops. Let's see. Do I drop it and play it, or do I just drop it? You gotta drop the 1-drops, I believe. I believe he asked me what I just drew from the last time, so I showed him the Bonnie. Law takes so many calculations. With time, you got to play faster. That opens up for mistakes. More mistakes. I mean, rarely have I seen anybody play a totally clean law game. I mean, even some of the better players, I've seen some things that are questionable. But 7, got rid of that one, which I'm kind of surprised that he didn't block with that one, right? That's the reason why I hesitated, because I was thinking he was going to block that one, save his guy, because then he has so many guys to come back with. Gonna draw again. I'm looking for a beige. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a beige. I need a small blocker or 2. Sweet, I got the beige. Now here, let's see what we're doing. And my shambles here. I got the restand law, and it looks like the other law. Activating law leader effect. Bringing back Vista. Bringing out law blocker. Using his effect to bring back Bonnie. Vista. Popping his blocker. Yep, get rid of the Bonnie, bring out the beige. Because then I'm like, I think I got a decent shot at this. The only thing that I didn't like is that I couldn't take a life there, right? I couldn't take one of his lives. I didn't see what he top decked there. See, he's at 6 Dawn. Sorry about the yawn. Six Dawn. What's he thinking? Is he going to use his effect -4 Dawn? Yep, he is. And he's probably going to pop my beige. Or, yeah, I forgot he can pop that one. That might have done it. That effect is killer, I tell you that. I hate that effect beyond what I can. So many times that effect has screwed me. And I don't think I have enough to counter out of that one. Or I do. Nope, I don't. Game. That Kuzan, I can't get rid of that Kuzan. So, GG, Alan.